Hey there yarn lovers, it's Gary and I'm coming to you from my living room here in Vancouver, Canada. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Friday, March the 5th, 2021 and this is video number 99. It's been a week since I last posted my video and I wanted to jump in here real quick. As the title suggests, I'm going to be talking about some acquisitions that I made. Well, one in particular was back in January. I made an order on Lion Brand's website. They were having flash sales and I've been noticing that they've been having quite a number of flash sales. So I'll talk about that. Nothing huge, not a huge order, just nine hanks that I purchased. And then another visit to Michael's in my local area and I saw the Caron cakes, the new Caron cakes, as well as some new roving yarn from Lion Brand as well. And I picked up a few of those as well. I've been seeing some of the other podcasts out there who have presented the new product that's in Michael's, and so I got a collection of those as well. Small, like maybe about 4 or 5 things that I wanted to talk about and show my experience with these yarns as well, and might give you my opinion. So I just want to say welcome everyone who's new to the channel and welcome back to those who are returning. I hope everyone is doing well and you've had a great week. So let's jump into talking about the order first from Lion Brand that I made back in January. So the flash sale that I took advantage of here was a 40% discount on this particular collection. It's the Albi collection and it's all hand dyed yarn and they call it the Anya, I think it's Anya. It's ANYA collection and it's a worsted 4-weight line, 100% superwash merino, and I'm going to give you price points in, let's see, in Canadian dollars, because the way that my setup is on my browser when I go into my account, my Lion Brand account, is that I've set it all to Canadian dollars and my invoice came through as well in Canadian currency. So just take that into consideration when you are thinking of price point being down in the States yourself, that it would be a little bit cheaper for value because of the fact that the currency is a bit different and the exchange rate also flags a little higher here in Canada. So as I mentioned, it's the Anya, I think that's how you pronounce it, collection from Lion Brand, and it's all 100% superwash merino wool and it's hand dyed. So this is the first color. They have about 15 colors. I'm just going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They have 16 colors, and of which I purchased 9 colors. And I got 2 of this one. It's called Down to Earth. Really lovely. And the yarn is a beautiful twist, a very, very high twist. And it's quite a bouncy yarn, and it's not itchy at all. So you could wear this with no undergarments required, directly on your skin without anything between. So I love this colorway. The way it's been dyed up shows a little bit of the base, the raw base underneath as well. So the dye has not saturated the full fibers within the yarn, and it goes from a dark gray, mid gray, and then some rusty browns. So it's really, really lovely and soft. So I'll tell you a little bit about the yarn makeup and then the price point as well. So what it is a 4 medium weight. In the hank, it's 100 grams. So you get 240 yards or 200 meters. And they suggest that you can machine wash this, but I think I'm gonna hand wash it and lay flat to dry. It's a product of Turkey. And as I mentioned, it is the Anya 100% superwash merino wool hand dyed Albi collection series. This color here is called Blue Mascara, and it is a combination of navy blue, charcoal grey, sapphire blue, and silver. Now, the colors that I am showing you here, they do cross over with some of the colors that are in each of the colorways. So if you're thinking of designing something that needs more than one hank, you quite possibly could blend the colors together because they have some like colors, and it's just a wonderful idea to choose projects that perhaps maybe have that choice if you're wanting to go beyond one hank but your colors are different. So really lovely idea on that. The next one here is, I'll leave that one to last because it is quite loud. This one here is called Staycation. Absolutely beautiful, and all the colors are coming out true on camera right now, so that's awesome. So Staycation has sapphire blue, turquoise, aqua, bottle green, and seafoam blue. Really lovely. Now I'm putting some of the colors together in front of me so that I'll show you the blends that I'm thinking of that would work for me. Next one here is we have Age of Aquarius, and this one has peacock blue, jade green, deep purple, magenta, and aqua. Really stunning. The next one here is Peacock Proud. It has jade green, magenta, purple, turquoise. So they're all kind of related in some way with similar colorways. This is probably one of my favorites. It's called Folk Festival. It has the shady rainbow colors that I love so much. Now this one has petrol blue, olive green, chestnut brown, deep purple, and mustard. We get into some of the fluorescent and the bright colors here. This one here is called Party Animal. It's lemon yellow, jade green, hot pink, purple, orange, and chartreuse. Look at that yellow, how bright that is. That's blowing out a little bit, that yellow. And this one here is called Anime. Equally as bright as the previous one called Party Animal, and what we have in this colorway is Cali green, black, neon pink, tangerine orange, yellow lemon, or lemon yellow I should say, and bottle green. Just amazing. I love them. So the price point per hank, if I haven't covered it, I don't think I have, is 18 Canadian per hank, but I took advantage of the 40% off flash sale that Lion Brand had, and it dropped down to $10 and some cents, maybe 86 cents per hank. And I thought I'm gonna grab it because I have tried one of the colorways when I first purchased from Lion Brand. I didn't know any better about finding yarn other than, I guess, the Lion Brand website, and I didn't know that there were sites out there that could do free shipping and all that sort of thing. So I paid for a hefty delivery fee for my first order from Lion Brand, and I got the Down to Earth, which was beautiful. So as soon as I saw that this collection was on sale again, I jumped in and I purchased a few more. So let me just tell you about some of the combinations that you could use if you had a bigger project but you had not enough hanks of that same colorway, because On the website, they do suggest if you're making something to purchase the whole collection of your needs in the colorway at the one time, because it is a hand dyed yarn. There could be variations through lot numbers or the batches that they do of each of the colorways. So here are some of the suggestions that I can say that would work really well. So we have these two here with very similar colors. They're like cousins, and I think they would work up really well together. And that is the Staycation and Peacock Proud. Really, really lovely. Then if you're wanting to get more greens, I guess, and similar, in a similar vein with the different two here, we have Blue Mascara and Age of Aquarius. They would work together as well. And any combinations of these four actually would go well together. And I have one here that kind of works. I think it kind of works, but I don't know, I'll get your opinion on that. So we have Down to Earth and then Folk Festival. And I'll just use one actually, these two here. That could blend up really nicely as well. And then we have our very bold selection here, which is Party Animal and Anime. Very, very similar colors. You could blend them together. In my recent visit to my local Michael's, I picked up a couple of skeins of yarn. New to me, I've seen a couple of podcasters already showcase them, and I thought I'm gonna grab some so that I can maybe talk about them and give you my opinion and experience using them. I haven't used them yet, but I have some questions as well, and yeah, I want to share them with you. So let's start with the first one. Here it is. It is Lime Brand's Ice Cream Roving yarn called Roving Devagation, and it's in this wonderful colorway that I chose. They do have quite a number of different bright colors like this, and this one jumped out at me, and it is called Kool-Aid. I bought two of these, and I just absolutely love the colors. So let me tell you a little bit about this yarn, and then I'll give you my impressions on how I think it might work up, as well as how it feels when I first touch it. It is a yarn that comes in 400 meters, so 200 grams, 400 meters, 437 yards, 100% acrylic. And they say that here that you can machine wash this in warm and tumble dry medium heat. So easy care instructions. It's a 4-weight classification, but as the nature of roving suggests, it does go from thick to thin. So there will be some parts of it that are thinner than a 4-weight, and possibly some parts that are a little thicker than a 4-weight. They're suggesting here to use a 5.5 millimeter set of knitting needles or a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. I have seen other YouTubers finding it very hard to read where this is made in, what country it's made in. So I won't even bother trying to tackle the label, and I will say origins are unknown at this point. It is $11.99 in Canada right now. So for that amount of yardage, I think that's a pretty decent price. If you have a coupon, where us in Canada, we have coupons that we can use daily for one regular priced item to get 30% off, and generally it's 30% off. So the $11.99 can drop down to almost, what is that, $8? Probably $7 and some cents for this if you use a coupon. So I got two of these, and my first initial reaction when I touched it was that the contents surprised me. It's 100% acrylic, but I thought perhaps there might be some cotton in there. And the reason why I say that is because when you kind of have used cotton before, if you tug on the ends of cotton, there is no give in it. It's very stiff, and similar to this one, there is actually no give in the acrylic at all in this one. So I thought it feels like there's something else in there. So it is soft. No undergarments required is my way of saying that you can wear this yarn, whatever you make up, directly on your skin. It's not itchy at all. But I'm curious to know if this yarn would hold its shape. Like a lot of the times when I've used cotton in the past for garments, they tend to sag after wear, like gravity tends to pull it down. So I don't know whether this would make a good jumper if you're interested in making something more form-fitting, whether that will hold true and keep its shape. So I don't know. The jury's still out on that one. I'm not sure, but I do like it. It does feel very soft. You may need to think of what type of project to use it in because of that concern, I guess, that it might not hold its shape very well. The colors are wonderful, and yeah, so there were a number of colors that I really wanted to pick up, but this one jumped out at me, so I bought 2 balls of that. And the next one that I got was this one here. It's called Meadow, and it is the Caron new variety called Caron Ripple Cake. And as the name suggests, the makeup of it is kind of bumpy, and it goes from thick to thin. So in some parts you'll see a thicker 3, and in other parts a very thin 3, because that's the classification that they've given it, is a 3-weight yarn. The dye on this has been done in as a speckle, so that it's not a full saturation. The color sits on the cotton body itself, and it looks all dotty, so it could work out very interesting. And what they've got here on the label as a suggestion is this lovely triangle shawl or shawlette, and the color is called Meadow. I think I said lovely greens and yellows. I think it might work up in like blocks, maybe striping depending on how wide your piece is that you're working across. The stripes could be thin if you're working on a wide piece, or deeper blocks of color if it's a more narrower piece. And let me tell you a little bit about the Caron Ripple Cakes. It's very soft cotton. It's 100% cotton, 3-weight. You can machine wash this, and you can tumble dry it. They're suggesting 4mm set of knitting needles or a 4mm crochet hook to use. And this is a product made in China. And I think that's all that I can tell you. Yeah, it's really, really soft. I love the color. Something summery, spring summery would be really nice in that one. And this one has been around for a while, maybe about 4 months, but the Latte cakes from Caron Latte Cakes came out with new colors about 4 months ago, and I've been looking at this one thinking I have to use up some of my latte cakes before restocking. But I thought to myself, you know what? Just do it. You really want it. This color might not be on the shelves. It might be seasonal, so pick it up. And the colorway is called Olive Mint. And this one was selling at, what was this one selling at? $11.99. And I used my coupon, my 30% coupon, so it did come down to the $8 mark, I believe it was. Really, really lovely and soft. And if you haven't used a latte cake before from Caron, let me tell you a little bit about it. It is a 5 bulky weight, although it is a thinner 5 bulky weight. I think they consider the halo part of that measurement. They're suggesting to use 6.5mm crochet hook or knitting needle, and you can machine wash this and tumble dry, so it's really great easy care instructions for this. 250 grams in the cake, and in that you get 530 yards or 485 meters. The latte is made up of 58 acrylic and 42 nylon. It is a product that is made in China. And I think that's all that I can tell you about this particular brand or collection of Caron cake. And there's a little product that has been made. It's a beanie, and it's a cable beanie. So it looks really, really nice and soft. Yeah, so out of the price points right now, they're all $11.99 Canadian. But what I've noticed is this particular one, the Ripple Cake, is on sale right now. As of today, being March the 5th, 2021. I don't know how long they're gonna have this marked down at that specific price, but it is down to $8.49 Canadian. And yeah, I did not buy it at that rate. I bought it at the $11.99. So yeah, I'm gonna work up this one and see whether or not I like it. And if that price point is still around, I might go and pick up some more, because I did see a clay color one there, a solid, that I really liked. So yeah, I think that catches you up on all of my acquisitions for the month of January that I placed that order, and then just recently went to visit my local Michael's store. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any suggestions on what you've made with your items, perhaps using something very similar, or in fact using these particular items, I'd love to hear about them, hear about your experiences as well, whether you enjoyed working with them. What's your favorite one that I showed today? Was it a specific colorway in the hand-dyed yarn? I really like this one, and I like the down to earth as well. That's probably one of my two of my favorites of the colorways. So yeah, with that I might say bid thee farewell, and hope you have a pleasant day, evening, whenever you're watching this, and I will catch you up in the next video. Bye for now.